My body is like I feel like young. I feel like young. I mean, you can see. Like I said, I always bring surprises to the fans in every fight. So this fight, I'm sure that me and Barrios will can give a good fight to the fans. All I can see is like to all the fans all over the world, like I'm back.
Barrios, by any chance, are you worried in any way that you might hurt him just being that he's an older man now?
Nah, I mean, I can't be worried about like stuff like that. Again, man, it's kill or be killed in there. Like I said, at any point, if he sees he has me hurt, I know he's gonna jump on me. It's my job to go in there. To make sure my hand is raised. Like I said, by any means necessary, whether it's knockout or whether it's by decision.
Okay, you fought Kelvin Davis.
Just days after their official press conference, boxing legend Manny Pacquiao and WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios appeared live for an interview, and while mutual respect was shown, things quickly escalated with verbal threats and ominous warnings.
July 19th, what is going to happen?
July 19th is going to be a good fight between Mario Barrios. It's going to be a lot of action, and I'm sure, guaranteed that the fans will be happy.
Do you think he's ready for this, Manny? Because I just saw him out there and he was like, I told him July 19th it's going to be like this times 10. You think so?
Definitely.
Yes. All right, take care.
Thank you.
7 of us. Stay up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios for Barrios WBC Welterweight Championship of the World. It is our main event on Saturday, July 19th. PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video from the historic MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
Barrios, 29, was the first to speak. The San Antonio native drew a bold, historical comparison, likening his situation to when Larry Holmes famously dismantled Muhammad Ali in 1980, effectively ending Ali's career. Barrios claimed he's ready for the backlash that may come if he does the same to Pacquiao. "I know what comes with beating a legend," Barrios said. "People hate."
I said, I mean, in there, it's kill or be killed. I know, like if he has me hurt at any point, he's gonna be the same way. Like I said, it's just my job, just to work on everything. Me and my team have been, training and drilling, these last couple weeks, and finish off these next 6, as best as we can, so I could go in there come fight night and still retain the title.
All right, guys.
Did Holmes for what he did to Ali. I'm prepared for the same kind of hate if I send Manny back into retirement. Barrios, a former secondary title holder.
You're 30, he's 46, hasn't fought in 4 years. Like, in your mind, how do you see the fight going? How are you going to beat Manny, or what do you see yourself doing to him?
Yeah, no, I just had to use, all of that, like the, as busy as I've been in my career, the attributes I have, the skill set I have, the youth is on my side. So it's my job just to go in there, use all of that again, and just make sure, I still walk out holding that title.
At 140 pounds, has spent years building his resume on undercards with little fanfare. Now, standing atop the welterweight division, he sees this as the opportunity of a lifetime. "This fight means everything," he said. "I was first approached about it back in November, right after I retained my belt with a draw against Abel Ramos on the Tyson-Paul card. When I got the call, I knew this could change my entire career." With Pacquiao getting inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame this week and aiming to become only the 3rd boxer in history, alongside George Foreman and Bernard Hopkins, to win a world title at age 45 or older, the stakes couldn't be higher. Barrios was quick to note his respect.
I think it's different, right? Like, I'm fighting a legend. I know, like, a win over Pacquiao, that's a name, a lot of people have, won on the resume. And I think, for me in my career, where I'm trying to go, having a win over Pacquiao is only gonna amplify that, and it's only gonna help take me that much further in my career.
What is something that you have to be cautious about him in the ring?
Everything, man. He's
Respect for Pacquiao's legacy. Manny is still Manny. He's a legend for a reason, Barrios said. I'm preparing like I'm facing a prime version of him. I know what he's capable of, and I'm not taking this lightly. He emphasized the importance of staying focused and not being caught up in the moment. It's easy to be in awe of someone you grew up watching on pay-per-view, but that's not my job. My job is to defend my title. I'm not taking rounds off. I'm going in there to execute the game plan. Barrios admitted that battering a legend isn't necessarily his goal, but he's ready to
Cautious about him in the ring.
Everything, man. He's, he has experience. He's, he has, foot speed, hand speed. He's an aggressive fighter, and he has that type of style that he's one of a kind. So like it's hard, to find somebody that fights like him, and so I have to be in there. I have to be able to adapt.
Do you find any kind of pressure? Do you feel any kind of pressure of fighting him at 46 years old that you might
do what it takes? It's business. It's kill or be killed in that ring. He's not going to feel sorry for me, and I'm not going to feel sorry for him. However, the young champion made it clear he took offense at how this fight came about. Yeah, he asked for this fight, Barrios said. He and his team think my style is perfect for him. That's disrespectful. I think he's in for a rude awakening. Pacquiao didn't back down, warning Barrios that he's walking into something far more dangerous than he expects. Be careful what you ask for, Pacquiao said ominously. Evil awaits those who underestimate me. As fight night approaches, the respect between the two remains.
46 years old that you might lose. They might be like, oh, you got beat like when you get to the stage of his career.
Nah, not really. I don't really pay attention to much what people are saying. Again, like I said, at the end of the day, he's a multi-division world champion. He has the experience and his age. I just had to be ready for whatever he brings on fight night.
Mario, what age was your first time you ever saw Manny fight or train, or first memory of him?
But so does the tension. Both men know what's at stake. For Barrios, it's the chance to carve out his name in boxing history. For Pacquiao, it's a fun. Mario Barrios didn't just talk about legacy and preparation during the recent live interview. He also dropped a chilling detail that added tension to an already compelling matchup. When asked which of Manny Pacquiao's fights left the biggest impression on him, Barrios didn't hesitate. He pointed to Pacquiao's
fight or train, or first memory of him.
Shit, I can't even remember, but he was saying he started his career at He started his career in 1995. I was born in 1995. So when he was just starting this sport, I was literally just born. So the amount of experience he has is the amount of experience I have in life.
He's a legend. He's an icon. Both of you guys started laughing up there. What was the joke that made you guys both laugh at the same time at the face-off?
Oh, you brought us
devastating 2012 knockout loss to Juan Manuel Marquez. I've always been a huge Marquez fan, Barrios admitted. That first knockout, the way Manny fell face first and didn't move for a moment, stuck with me. The brutal image of Pacquiao lying motionless on the canvas more than a decade ago now serves as fuel for Barrios, who enters this fight as a hungry young title holder. Whether Pacquiao knew Barrios admired that moment before selecting him as an opponent is unknown, but the detail certainly deepens the narrative and stakes of this July 19th bout. When Pacquiao's turn came, the 8-division legend addressed his mindset with calm intensity.
When fighters come back, usually, I'm not saying this is the case for you, but they always have that, say like, oh, he's coming back for money. This is coming back for you, right?
This is my comeback is like boxing is my passion, and I'm so lonely because when we announce retirement, a lot of fighters, good fighters, announce their retirement, and I think boxing became lonely. Lonely, you know that. And
I still have fuel, Pacquiao said. The fire, the determination, it's all still there. I still enjoy running in the mountains. That feeling? Not every fighter has it at this stage. It's a blessing. He thanked boxing fans worldwide for welcoming his return and promised an entertaining fight. On July 19th, we'll give you a great show, he said. Everyone will train hard for the fans. As for Barrios, Pacquiao seemed intrigued rather than threatened. His style suits me, he said. I've faced greats like Cotto and Marquez with similar styles. I'm glad to face an opponent who will bring that kind of fight. As the July 19th showdown with Mario Barrios approaches, Manny Pacquiao is making it clear. This return is
lonely, you know that. And now I'm back. I want to make the boxing again as you know,
Fun.
as happy as
Good.
fun as like what we did before. This is it. I mean, I can still keep on going, and I hope that the fans will be excited.
isn't just about titles. It's about passion, legacy, and giving back to the sport and fans who followed him for decades. Barrios is the kind of fighter who gives people good fights, Pacquiao said. Him and me in the ring together, that's going to satisfy the fans. That's what I want. It would mean a lot to become world champion again. The boxing legend, who's won titles in a record 8 weight classes, said his drive now is about more than personal accomplishment. Manny Pacquiao always tries to give surprises to the fans. That's my passion. I want everyone to be happy with this fight. Pacquiao also highlighted how much of his motivation stems from a desire to inspire future champions. My goal is to leave a legacy, he explained. I want to inspire the younger generation, kids dreaming of becoming champions. I know what that feels like, and now I'm back. He admitted to missing the sport deeply during his time away. I want to bring excitement back to boxing, like what we had before. I still feel strong, I can still go. I hope the fans are excited because July 19th is going to bring a lot of action. Pacquiao acknowledged Barrios' abilities and expressed confidence in their ability to deliver an exciting fight. I've rested my body and it's been good for me. Now I'm back and I'm excited. I know Barrios is training hard to defend his belt. I'm the challenger, so I have to go the extra mile. I have to punish myself in training to win. That's the goal. He closed with a smile, recalling the quiet years away from the spotlight. I've been boxing for many years, and even when I wasn't fighting, I was thinking about boxing. I have a gym in my house. I never stopped. I missed it so much. Earlier at the LA press conference, he told PBC's Ray Flores simply, I returned because I missed boxing.